Hi everyone, this is April with Flowers from the Foss family. We garden in zone 4A in northern Minnesota, and today I'm going to show you our backyard garden. I believe we finally got everything in the ground, all our annuals and perennials that we started in the house, and so it's very new and just little and tiny things. Okay, so now we're gonna look at our backyard garden. I want to show you these cute. I saw yesterday that they're called bridal something. Are they some type of spirea? So this also has been here since we bought the house 20, 30 years ago. It looks like oh my God, is it in my hair? A bee. There's a bee. Um, these have been here forever, I'm sure. They smell, I wouldn't say they have a really good smell right now, but they're so pretty and white. Just so pretty. So let's go back down where our garden is. And we thought these died because of the winter. We had a really, really bad storm and everything. Like all the cedar trees like really took a hit. We don't have any cedar trees, but you can see back there, like there's so many broken branches on that. Everywhere you drive, everywhere, and the cedar trees are just trashed. Okay, so here's some coleus that I started in the house and I pinched the other day so they bush out. Here's some goldenrod. I think it can be a weed, or what is it, invasive they call it, but I really like it. It's just yellow, yellow, yellow. A bleeding heart. Actually, I said I had 3 neighbors. I think I have 4 neighbors that are really generous, and this is a bleeding heart from one of my other neighbors that's just next door down the hill there. Some lamium. Matt loves ferns. I hate them. He planted that there. A ton of astilbe. I hope it flowers because we have transferred this all over the yard, transplanted it all over the yard, so I don't know, it's going to be okay. Another one of those bridal spireas. Oh, look at that cute bird, November. Some yarrow started in the house, and this was from our neighbor too. Is it called chicks and hens, or hens and chicks? I don't even know, but it's cute. And then I think that is, so 2 things in our house grew that I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's either a weed or it's a petunia. We'll find out. Or if you know, let me know. So Matt's trying to stop the weeds from growing right there. No, that's okay. They'll be back. So he's trying to stop the weeds from growing, and then we're going to mulch, and we're gonna have like a weird little flower fence of cosmos right here to just kind of block like other people's houses and stuff, just to give like a secret garden feel. It's not gonna feel secret, but kind of maybe. And so Matt seeded a ton of zinnias behind that little fence, and there's foxgloves in here, and I'm not sure if that thing right there is a weed or it kind of looks like a coneflower. I don't know. There's heuchera. I love heuchera. So pretty, and it might get too much sun there. We might have to move it. Let's see. I'll start let's go like this. We're gonna start down this path. November, you can lead us, and we'll show you the back of it first. So we have cosmos in here, and then Matt planted zinnias in there. Oh, it looks like he put millet right there too. So this is our pile of dead branches, all the things. There used to be trees back here. There used to be a huge, oops, tree right here and the lightning struck it. And so this, I wonder if I can find a picture. I'll have to find a picture. So this was a huge tree that was shading our entire garden, our entire yard basically. And we had a swing back there when our older daughters were little. It looks completely different. So maybe I can find a picture and show you. That would be fun. Okay, keep going, November. This is a hydrangea, the quick fire fab. It's supposed to get 6 to 8 feet. An amaranth that we started in the house. That's a pretty, really pretty pink color. There's bee balm. Be careful not to step on any of the, I'm doing this, sweetheart. Just keep going. Cosmos. I pinched all these cosmos so they'll get nice and bushy. And so if you look on the other side of the path here, this is lupin. There's several of them. One is starting to flower. Oh, another one. Oh my goodness. These were tiny last year. So this is so fun for me. There's so many buds on that. Look at that, Charlotte. I'm so excited. Lupin everywhere. So there's poppies. That's self-seeded, I believe, in here. This one has a little bud right there. You can't really, I don't know why it's not focusing. I think that's chamomile. There's foxglove. Is that foxglove? I think that's a foxglove. I can't remember now. Is that a foxglove? Yeah. Foxgloves, and that's a hydrangea right there. And I'll have to look at the tag. I'll go in the front of it and look. So I'll kind of show you that when I go around. But these are closer to the back. So lupin. And then if you look down this path here, that's what we're going to look. We're going to look on the left side for the most part. So we have cosmos all the way down the back of this hill. So again, like another living fence. An amaranth there. And if we go over, span over here, we have grasses. And I love this grass. It's like has pink edges. Is it called Overdam? I think it's Overdam grass. We have bluebell or Canterbury bells. We have a bean tree, a bush bean. I guess it's a bush, not a tree. Here's another little path. Cosmos. And so cosmos, I didn't know that they did that. Well, last year I kind of figured it out that they did that, but they self-seeded all over back here, which is so weird, but I love that. So we're going to transplant them, trying not to step on them because they're in the path. Don't step on any of the green things, kids. Cosmos. These are all self-seeded cosmos right here. Uh-oh, looks like someone stepped on this one. Don't step on them. One of our neighbors gave us a grape plant. So there's 2 of them back here. I have no idea what they're supposed to do. We'll see. An amaranth. Some. Yeah, Dad. Plant. There's one right there. There's one over here. This is bee balm. And then this grass, I can't remember what it's called, but Matt, this is one of the things, the first things that Matt planted in the front garden, and I literally hated it. And so he planted it somewhere else, and then I'm like, where did that come from? So he planted it right there again. And that's funny because that's the kind of stuff he does. Plants it somewhere. Another amaranth. There's cosmos again all the way back here. This is a phlox from a neighbor. We don't know what color it is yet. Some more bee balm. An amaranth and some lilies right there from a neighbor. Let's see. Right there, they're like really dark purple. And so if we turn this way, this is the end of the wooden disc path. So if we turn this way, that's where we were. All the way down there.
Maria's having on one toe.
I stepped on your toe?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So this is like the far back of the garden, and it gets lots of sun. About noon maybe for the rest of the day. Look it up there, November. Look at the flower, or the bird. We have coneflowers, foxgloves, black-eyed Susans back here, a grass growing right there, feverfew, dusty miller. This is all bee balm back here. It gets powdery mildew really bad. So when that happens, we're taking it down. I think that's chamomile. And so if we go around this way, so that's where I was, right back there. And back here we have teddy bear sunflowers that I grew in the house. That is a hydrangea. That's a quick fire fab hydrangea. Those are new last year, right? I think. And in the front of this, I seeded a ton of alyssum because I want more color right here. This I love. This is a barberry. It's a orange rocket barberry. It's so cute. And there's one little self-seeded poppy right there. I'm gonna let it grow. Hopefully it's that pretty purple one. There's a Limelight Prime hydrangea. It's just a little baby one. And so back here are a lot of annuals. So there's marigolds, and what is that now? I forgot. I can't remember. Oh, I think it's the teddy bear sunflower. That's right. That is an annual. These dusty millers are an annual. And I don't know what Matt planted right here. I know he seeded some things. I don't know what it was. We have weeds, feverfew, more teddy bear sunflowers, yarrow, zinnias. And so there's a path in between these two garden areas. So there's a path here, and then there's a wood path back there, so we can kind of reach everything. And I'll show you what's newer. There's marigolds. And so I like symmetry, so I had the marigolds out how I wanted them, and 2 of them were taken down by squirrels or something. So I went yesterday and bought a 4-pack of marigolds because they're actually really cute in the garden. I don't like them by themselves, but with other things, really cute. I can hear them. We got some gladiolas from our neighbor down the hill here, and it looks like only 1 is coming up. I think she gave us 6. I'm not sure. Some more coneflowers and zinnias, and all these stakes right here, there's dahlias. So we have a bunch of dahlias all over back here in this part. A snapdragon that hates its life. The snapdragons had a really rough, like they grew really, really good in the house. And then towards the end of it, like the last 2 weeks, I think they got too big, maybe. They just looked awful. And then we put them out here and they just aren't doing good. And it's the ones, it seems like the tall version that I bought from Eden Brothers, those are the ones that are not surviving. And the ones that I save seeds from they're short, are doing pretty good. So this is one. There's Ami back here, the bishop's flower it's called. I was going to seed some more of those because it's really cute. Cosmos back there, we were just on that path. This is Queen of the Prairie. There's zinnias in here. And I'll have to remember, I think I pinched most of them. What are you guys doing?
I want whole blocks
Okay. Let her down for a second, Charlotte. You're gonna have to keep an eye on her in the path. Just let her go. We gotta keep an eye on her. If she runs away, that'll be bad. Our cats are indoor cats, so we do not let them outside.
You know we let them outside.
We come outside with them once in a while, and then they start being naughty, and we bring them back in. So again, these stakes have dahlias planted in front of them, and hopefully they pop out soon. Those are our grasses. I love the grass. Like, oh my gosh, is it not so cute? A rose. That's brand new this year. I believe this is the, oh my gosh, now I forgot. Is this, well, okay, we have Queen of Sweden and we have the Alnick Rose, and I can't remember which one is this full sun. So here's one. Marigolds. This is a little tiny short dahlia. Some calendula, and a calendula that something got to and killed. Some yarrow. Here's the flat of marigolds that we have to plant out. Dahlias. Snapdragons. Marigolds. Uh-oh, now we're going to have bad noise for you guys. Snapdragons, more snapdragons, zinnias interspersed all throughout here. There's some stock right there. So there's another marigold that died. So we gotta plant another one right there. And I was showing you earlier the lupin. It's gonna be so cute. They look like there's mostly pink. I love pink. And then maybe one purple one. There's some foxgloves. And then this, I don't know what this was. So we got this from our neighbor, and it's super tall, orangish, yellowish flowers. Really tall, like almost as tall as me. I don't know, I don't have any idea what they're called or anything. Some marigolds down here. I think that's stock. So there's the other rose, and this rose will get lots of shade right here. Hopefully enough. If it doesn't get enough, we're gonna have to move it. That's our chamomile. Dusty Miller, marigold, feverfew. The bamboo stakes are dahlias. And that's an incredible hydrangea, so that's gonna be white. That's brand new too. Dusty Miller, marigolds, Canterbury bells. Not sure, that might be a petunia or just a weed, we'll find out. Okay, and so then, that's where we were. And now this part of the garden is new. So it was just a straight line, and then Matt kind of made like a shape out of it. So it was just a straight line, and this little bubble part is new, and then the bubble part in the back is new. Did you bring Roxy in? Was she being naughty? Lola! Okay, alyssum. There's alyssum there, and so there's verbena. I can't remember what it's called. Is it purple top verbena? Something like that. But I didn't know that you were supposed to pinch them, and I just learned that like 2 days ago. So yesterday I came and pinched them, and that was so hard to do. But if you do it, they bush out and they get lots more flowers. So I hope that it's okay. I hope they're going to be okay. I don't know. So there's alyssum here, and through this whole front of this bed, all the way down, I planted alyssum in the front. So they're tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, well, tell her that you want to. These are sunballs, Crispidia. Matt likes the name Crispidia. And they get tiny, they're not tiny, well they are kinda, balls, yellow balls, and they're super cute. More alyssum, there's gomphrena in here. This is a humongous poppy. Like, these are breadseed poppies. Look how big that is. That is ginormous. I didn't know it was gonna get that big, actually. Bells of Ireland, I planted a ton in the house and only 2 worked, so those will be interesting. Some bunnytail grass, alyssum, another poppy. Uh-oh. Gomphrena. I don't know. I think Matt planted asters right there. I see some maybe bachelor button things. These are marigolds, verbena, alyssum, and this is a perennial right here. This is a allium. So let's see. In the light there. Let's see what it's called. This is a millennium. Oh, fun. So that'll be fun to look at. November is having a hard morning. What happened, November?
November fell on the tree.
Ouch! Why? You weren't looking where you're going? Oh, do you need a hug? Okay, give me hugs. This peony is from my neighbor, Bob and Kay. They don't live there anymore, but she said that this poppy is at least 50 years old, which is peony, which is insane. Like this is 50 years old. So we planted it last year, I think. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. And this is the first year that it has buds on it. It's going to get flowers. There's not very many, so I don't know. Maybe it needs something. If you know if it needs something, tell me. I don't know what it needs. Gomphrena, verbena, dahlias, poppies, another set of bunny tails for symmetry, and more verbena, another poppy, a millet right there. This is all the same as the other down there when I was showing you. I tried to mirror it as much as I could because that little spot right there is smaller than this spot, so this spot's bigger. And so all this is new. I think it ended like maybe, oh gosh, I don't even know now, but it's pretty new. And I think Matt might have planted asters right here. I don't think they're gonna work. They didn't work when I started them in the house either. None of them came up. These are sunballs again. The sticks are dahlias, poppy. Those are sunballs. Yep, sunballs. A millet right there. Feverfew, yarrow, more feverfew, and a black-eyed Susan. And right in this little spot here is supposed to be a zucchini plant, and nothing. I think we need to try again. And all throughout here is alyssum. Okay, girls, now say to me, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
You're in my way. Okay, say it again.
Thank you for watching.
Say come back again.
Come back again.
Say I can't even say it. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Give it a like.
Like.
Okay, say bye. Go wave to everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Got from our neighbor too, the ones that moved, Bob and Kay. They were from the late 60s, early 70s, and they used them a couple times. They said, I love them. They're probably going to get ruined from us, but at least least we'll use them.